everyone, this is Candace. Welcome back to day 79 of my 100-day health challenge. I cannot believe I'm 21 days away from 100. That is just, it's like I've got goosebumps, chills. It's crazy to be this far and yet like so close, and just then the amount of time that still is, like it's still 20 days, but just how far I've come and how close I am. And then just the excitement for what's next too and what's beyond. And so today is going to be a quicker check-in. I know I've said that the last few times, and then it's been like 20 to 30 minute long videos. But I think today really is going to have to be because I am exhausted today. Absolutely exhausted. I had to take a nap this afternoon and I still just feel so drained, but then restless enough where I just hope I can sleep. But I'm getting to that point where like my eyes are dry and itchy almost because I've not had enough sleep, and then my head's hurting a little bit and I'm a little bit stopped up. So, and what I don't want to do is get anything else while my immune system's still low from last week's sickness. So this is one of those days where I'm really trying to take it easy as easy as possible. Today is especially because tomorrow is a longer day. I need to get a lot done tomorrow. And we have our Christmas festival at church tomorrow night, which is just so much fun. It's a family festival and there's just all kinds of fun stuff. There's like horse-drawn carriage rides. There's, like hot chocolate and horchata and what else? Like cider sometimes. And then there's all this like buffet of delicious desserts, and then there's just, food and fun, and there's stuff for the kids to do. They have like usually a craft or cookie decorating. There's pictures with Santa. There's usually like a photo booth or someone taking pictures of families and friends, and there's a neighborhood band that plays, and then so sometimes people get up and dance, sometimes people just sit and talk and hang out, and there's usually like a little fire thing, and it's just, I'm so excited for tomorrow night, so I definitely want to be able to go to that. So I'm trying my best to get everything done, but what it needs to be is probably I need to stay at school all day tomorrow, and maybe even into the afternoon some, and then go straight over to the festival. But I am so exhausted right now, so I'm just like hoping and praying and trying to take it easy so that I can make sure, first priority, of course, is to get to work and to be able to catch up on things. But then, of course, I want to be able to do the fun stuff too and do things with friends and family. And so so I've had to take it a little bit more easy today. I did go in, I had to let myself, wake up when I needed to. I was a little bit slower this morning. I didn't sleep super well last night again. It was better in ways and then totally not in others. I don't even have to really explain it. It's just the catching up from being sick, getting back on a cycle or trying to. I didn't do as well with nutrition today or supplements. I'm going to be honest, today's been kind of an day. I am taking the supplements, but the timing was just totally off on things. I have not really eaten that great today, so I need to be careful about that. And then I also didn't do as much water intake today. I didn't have any bad drinks. I had some coffee, but I had a sugar-free sweetener, or not sweetener, a sugar-free creamer in it, although it had the sweetener taste to it, so I wasn't a super huge fan, but I just put a little bit of that in there. But yeah, so I'm kind of in that where I'm like, today was so-so. It was still fun. Like I was able to get some stuff done. We had project presentations today and they were wonderful. The kids are so creative and unique. Their project ideas. And the thing is they have fun and they're silly and they're quirky. And then they also have some serious side to it. But the thing is they can also totally defend, give background information, defend why they did it the way they did, explain. This was like a mashup program or project of Renaissance and modern. And we were a little bit delayed presenting them because I was sick. Some of them were sick. We had some field trip things and some different stuff going on. And then also before that was Thanksgiving break. So it's really not super late. It's just that it's later than we wanted. But it was so worth it, and they were just fantastic. So that brightened my day. One group of kids did this amazing modern play they took Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet and they made it into a modern music video. And they picked out the most important scenes, and in 4.5 minutes, we're not only able to tell the story of Romeo and Juliet, but we're able to do it with modern, like pop songs. And I know people have done things like that before, but if you just, the creativity of these high school kids, and then the just neatness that they decided to pick a Shakespeare play. And yes, they're more familiar with it, but just to see the depth and the work that went into it. Some of my kids did reinterpretations of Renaissance art, and to hear them actually, like, they've done the full research into why it had the spirit of the Renaissance, why it had like this, why it was significant in its time period, and then why they chose what they did to do in the modern to bring in the spirit of the Renaissance or put the modern into the spirit of the Renaissance. Either one, they kind of mashed up. They could either do, past into future or future into past sort of mashup. And it was just, there was details and all the things to it, and they had lots of steps and stuff, but just the creativity and the above and beyond, and just the talent and the creativity. Again, I feel like I've said that multiple times, but it's so true. And it just brightened my day. And the videos were hilarious and also serious. Really well thought out. It showed their passions and interests, and it was really great, and it just brightened my day. And then I was able to hang out some with teachers, and we had just a fun, time talking and also getting some work done. And we're getting ready to do our teacher staff Secret Santa. And we're a little bit delayed because in past years, we've usually done it this whole week, like Monday to Friday before exams. This time, everybody's kind of in a delayed state because everyone's been like in and out sick, or there's been so much going on. We have like a basketball tournament coming up, and we, had last week, we've had all kinds of different like field trips and service projects and things. And so we are doing it from Thursday of this week to Thursday of next week. But so we passed out those forms, and if you want to participate, you don't have to, but you fill out your interest form, and then basically it's folded up and then given to someone with the name written on it, your name written on it for you in your box, and then that's who you have. And it was just such a cool thing that it was a neat form that my friend made too, and so just like well thought out and detailed enough, but then also simple enough that each person can kind of have like, the ideas for each day. And it's just, we do simple each day, no more than $10. Most people do closer to like $5 a day for the 5 days that we do it. And so I'm super excited. I've got some really fun ideas for my person. I may even have to share I need to share in the video some of the like script things and the fun, like as long as I have the time for it. I am an over detailed, over craft loving person. And when I get the time, I absolutely love to do crafts and go above and over the top on things. That's definitely me. And so I'm super excited for Secret Santa because I have all these like envelopes and cardstock and stickers and calligraphy pens, and I've got my fountain pens, and I've got paint markers, and I've got stickers and stamps, and I already said stickers, but I've got stamps, and I've got wax and seals, and just like ribbons and all. I've got washi tape and all kinds of stuff, and I love to make things look beautiful and unique. And since it's Secret Santa, of course they're not supposed to know it's me until the time, so I always try to make it fun and put little like poems or letters, like little short verse, like a little short poem verse on it, to like each day to build on itself, or to give them a little like letter from Santa or Santa's helper or whatever, and change the handwriting and do unique stuff. And I love doing that, and I could totally go way over the top all the time. So I'm hoping that I'll get to do some of that. And if I do, maybe I can share on here now that I've got my little setup that I can actually like flip it and hopefully show as I'm working. That would be awesome. Also, I'm hoping to do some Christmas letters since I'm traveling next week. it's a really short trip this time, but since I am traveling, that's going to be right before Christmas. And then with exams being this coming week, I'm not going to have a ton of time to do a bunch of things. So what I really want to do is get all my letters done this weekend and then be able to send those out. And I do actually have letters I've bought, like really pretty. I'm just like drawn to really pretty Christmas cards and different styles of stuff. But I also love making them. And so I'm probably gonna do a mixture of that, but I'll have to maybe share some of that if I do some of the making ones, some of the little like small gift ideas I have, because I can't obviously buy a gift card for everyone or, and I like to do homemade stuff, but I also, can't do all homemade stuff and send it in the mail. I can't do a lot of packages and things. And so to do just simple letters, I'm hoping to do some fun, just like creative little things. I know I have a lot of friends that craft or do fun things like that. And so I'm thinking of just putting some little simple things in the envelopes and sending those. So that's kind of my hope. I wanted to go and design on Shutterfly. I've done this before, a like year update and send that out to people. I'm not sure that's going to happen this year. Maybe it will. But I also thought of some different things I could improvise. So we'll see. But yeah, so it's kind of some fun things. So I guess today's been that ups and downs of, just exhaustion and trying to take care of myself and trying not to overwork myself right before exams. But also looking at that list I made of priorities that need to get done, day to day, or just have to get done at some point this week or next week before the break. Excuse me. I did get in a couple loads of laundry tonight. I'm fortunately had made my food, so I have stuff easy to just heat up and eat. And I'm going to take it easy and then hopefully be able to get to bed and have a good night's sleep. I'm again trying to get on that track, especially before I travel, because I need my immune system built up and I need to be able to rest and just have that strength and energy and not catch anything else. And so, but then it's also been fun to be able to think about the Christmas festival and invite friends to that. And, also just think about like all the fun Christmas stuff. We were talking about favorite Christmas movies and we were talking about like food and traditions and stuff, and everybody has the different stuff, and there's some fun ideas you end up thinking about. We had like a sing chapel today, which was all like Christmas songs and hot chocolate and stuff with the kids. It was so much fun. And then it's also just thinking about like Secret Santa and we have theme things all this week. So today was the hot chocolate. Yesterday was dress as your favorite Christmas movie character, which was fantastic. So it's like Christmas Spirit Week, right? And so yesterday was dress like your favorite movie character. I could not remember what the day was, so I kind of just wore Christmas colors and figured I was like an extra in a Hallmark movie. Something like that. I should have actually put like a thing on that said like Hallmark movie extra or something, but I didn't. The kids have door decoration contests. So each grade 7 through 12 has the opportunity to decorate their class sponsor's door. And so, oh man, I wish I'd taken a picture of it. I need to take a picture of it tomorrow, but not every class got super into it. The seniors are kind of already done. They've got their like senioritis going already by far. They had theirs in like August. But they did do some little like drawing things on one of the sponsors' doors. I'm one of the sponsors, but my door is for other classes too. So they used the one of the other teachers' doors, their other sponsor's door, and it was cute. I mean, it was like basically you could tell that it was kind of like, we want to do something, but we don't really want to do something, and so they did. So it was unique enough, but and then the juniors were still working on theirs, so they haven't quite finished. I don't think the 7th and 8th grade quite fully understand the whole concept yet, because they're still getting into the secondary, like they don't really do this in elementary, and so they're kind of like, how do we do this? What are we doing? Like, how far can we go with this? The 10th grade was hilarious because they did the 9th grade, they did, I believe it was, no, I guess it was, okay, so I had that wrong, sorry. The 10th grade did a Hallmark movie door, That's what made me think about it, was the Hallmark movie thing. They did a Hallmark movie door, and so they had like a Hallmark, they had like pictures from different Hallmark movies like around the door frame, and then they had like a big Hallmark thing, and like it was entering into it, and they had all the like theme stuff, and they did these like floating gifts. So they had them like attach the door. That it was just really neat too. But the best one, okay, I'm sorry, I don't want to be biased, but I think we're in it voting anyways. So I hope they don't watch this, because I loved all the ideas, but the one that I loved partly just because of nostalgia, and then it was just so cute. The ninth grade, they didn't just do the door; they did like this massive arch. They chose the abominable snowman from Rudolph, the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie, the old one, you know, the classic. And they made it like, it wasn't just it's not the cave, but it's like the mouth. It's like you're walking into the mouth of the abominable snowman. And so they did a full arch around the door. If I can take a picture of it and post it on here, I will tomorrow if I remember. But it was just so creative, because the door was like, they put like, they did like black and red, I believe it was, to, you know, do the mouth and the tongue on the door. But they had like, they cut out these specific, really nice like cutouts of, and then they hung them on both sides. They did up on the door, but then they did them down from the frame so that it was the teeth. And then they had all white around the door so that it was the face. And then they had like the details of the eyes and everything. It was just so good. And then they had this like, the string of lights, and oh, so well done, so well thought out. They were working very hard on it just from yesterday to today. And so they're so, I mean, all these kids are so creative and artistic, and I love it. It's great. But anyway, so there was the ups of that, and then just thinking about, you know, sending Christmas cards and doing designs. And so I'll try to share some of that. I'm still in the process of finishing decorating. I had my tree up not on Thanksgiving Day, but the day after. I brought it down on Thanksgiving, and then I put it up, I believe it was the day after Thanksgiving. So I've had my tree up in the window and have been able to turn it on and stuff. I have a rose gold tree with lights. And I took down most of my Thanksgiving stuff. I still have to put it away, and I do still have a few things up that I need to switch out. But I did bring most of my Christmas stuff down. I've slowly been decorating over the course of the days. I'm trying to get as much done before my parents get here and before people come over, because I really want to have a nice, fun, decorated Christmas feel place. I do have some clutter that I need to fix, and some cleaning to do that I want to do before I leave. It's not that it's dirty so much as I just want to get it done before people visit. And since I'll be traveling and then they'll be coming back with me, and I know it's my parents, but I'd like to still make it look nice and neat and everything. So I'm trying to get all that stuff done. So that's the other thing is, as I've been writing my list of priorities, I'm just trying to continue to have a list that's, you know, thorough, but by, you know, what has to be done first, what I would love to do over other things. And just so I'm prioritizing the right things and not doing things that later I'm going to be like, oh, why did I do that first? Or why didn't I do that? And so I'm working on all that. So I have quite a few things to still do. But I'm just doing a day at a time, just taking a day at a time, remembering how much stuff I've already done and just the success of that. The fun things, giving myself time to relax, and especially because I'm still recovering from illness, I need to let myself rest and recuperate. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been a blast of a day in ways, and then also kind of a not so great day in others. I mean, I would say it's not been a bad day. It's just, I maybe haven't done all the things that I needed to do, like I'd hoped, but, it's still been a good day, even with that. So, but I do need to make sure I'm staying on track with the nutrition, the sleep, rest and all that. But, cause I did have a little bit of stopped up in a little bit of a tickle today, and I do not need that. I think it's mostly from the fluctuating, temperatures and weather. Like it snowed some in the night before last. Then it was totally gone by the morning, and then it was warm in the middle of the day, and then it cooled back down, and it snowed last night a little bit, and then it was gone by this morning. Well, it was mostly gone by the time I drove into work, and then it was hot, like it was in the 50s when I like came home, and then it's like dropped again, and it might snow again tonight. So I think that's partly also what's irritating my throat and sinuses, but it's also because I just got over something, and so I need to be careful. I don't want to catch anything else before or during the break. So But yeah, so it's been a great day, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. And I have a list of things. I'm trying to make sure I don't let myself get stressed. I'm trying to choose to breathe and to realize it's not the end of the world and I have time. I just need to do one thing at a time and stay on track with things. And so that is, because it'd be easy to get stressed in moments. And so I'm really trying not to let myself get stressed and just have a lot of fun. So, all right, I'm going to leave it there for today, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. And again, I am halfway through the week and 20 days from 100, and it's just super exciting. So if you like this video or like anything in it, if you love any of the ideas, like should I do like craft videos, or remember, this is all about different areas of health. And right now I'm doing the 100-day challenge, but I like to do different things in each day of unique, like healthy habits or things that help inspire health and wellness and happiness and all those. So if you have any ideas, or you specifically like something that you want to see, or even for the future, because again, this is 100 and beyond. But if you want, and comment below. I would love to hear your comments, or just to know you like the video. Subscribe if you want to hear more from me, and know when I update. Like right now, I know I'm updating every day, so you kind of know that. But going forward, I may not do that. I don't know. We'll see after the 100 days. I'm not sure totally where I have some plans. I have some thoughts and creative ideas, so we'll see. And then also share with friends and family. And if you think this is something they'd like, and continue to grow the community of just health and wellness. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.